Welcome back to the Murdy Creative Co podcast. I'm your host, Colin Murdy, and today's topic is the customer is always wrong. But first, I want to say thank you to everyone who supported the company so far. If you haven't got a chance, go check us out on the web at murdycreative.co. That's MURDY creative.co. Or you can check us out on Facebook and Instagram by searching at murdycreative.co to see the best of our product shots. Follow us, keep up to date with our daily photos, and be the first one to know about new product launches. You can also use the subscribe button at the bottom of our website to be included in all of our new product announcements. Be sure to check out our laser engraving, personalization options, and exclusive colors on the website, or you can blank one on Amazon Prime. So, the clickbait title is not entirely true. The customer's not always wrong. But a conversation I had with Leah this morning kind of got me thinking about this topic. Because Leah's just started her new business. She does polymer clay earrings and uses the Murdy Creative Co leather in some of her products. So if you want to go check her website out, it's clayandleather.co or clayandleatherco.com. Or you can go and check her out on Etsy under the same name, Clay and Leather. So we've been talking. She's been starting this business, and it's been fun for me because she's been doing a lot of the things that you have to do when you start a business. She's been saying, well, how do I build a website? What do I need to do for licensing? What do I need to do for my permits, sales tax? It's a whole thing. And it's been an interesting little, primer in this particular topic, and I've been happy to help her with it. But one of the things that we were talking about today was the concept of stars and dogs. Now, that's an old business theory around the idea that you call your best product stars and your worst product dogs. And there's going to be some things that are just always good sellers and some things that just always aren't. Now, for us, we have had pretty strong sales in we've got a couple of stars. Everyone's got a couple of stars, but even our dogs have had their day in the sun. Recently, I've always felt that our composition cut was always something that didn't sell particularly well. And so I'd always kind of thought of it as a dog, but recently, ever since like last November, it's been selling pretty solidly. And it's been one of those products where I've not really got a good reason as to why it's starting to sell well. And this has been an interesting topic, but it's brought up a question kind of, and we were talking about this, which is what are other dogs that the Murdy Creative Company has that's unexpected? And one of them was our laptop cases. I think our laptop cases make up less than 1% of our overall sales. And that's shocking to me because a lot of people ask for it. It was a very, very highly requested product. And I mean, we get people asking for products all the time. So it's not out of the question that we would get people saying, hey, I want this thing. And we've kind of always had probably not. We've always had an attitude, which is that just because a customer asks for it doesn't mean that we're going to make it. And part of that's because, in the past, and the laptop cases are a good example of that, there are times when people really ask for something, and then we make it, and then they don't buy it. So we've kind of decided that while customer feedback is very important from a design perspective, customers asking for things and customers wanting to buy things and then customers buying things are actually three different things. And we can't always assume that they're going to be related to each other because they aren't. And it got me thinking about this new thing that we're trying with our business-to-business clients via Abstract, which is this cold calling system. And it's not exactly cold calling, but it's kind of like that with our business clients. And yesterday was the first day that I got to listen to what they call in their portal the voice of the customer. And the way it works is that I think it's called My Voice. And the way it works is this: is that I have access to listening to the recordings that the salesperson, the person that we pay for, is calling to clients. And I get to listen to their call and I get to provide them with feedback. I get to type up notes. And it's been fascinating because our new person, Michaela, who's wonderful, she's very excited. She's got a great sense of excitement in her voice. It's great, but she's brand new to the company from the purposes of understanding our product line. And it's fascinating to me how someone who's never experienced our product line, who doesn't have a lot of exposure to our stuff, sees our company and how they present the company when they have to present it. And it's been relatively quick. I don't know exactly how long Michaela's had to review our product line or, to understand all the ins and outs of it. So I don't fault her for, not knowing every, little bit of the pitch. But she's actually really doing a really good job. And it's been a great opportunity for me to provide feedback and also to understand how customers and the company interact with each other. And one of the questions that came up, she called me and it was a great conversation, but she asked about our tablets, right? She says, do you have tablet cases? Because it's come up a lot in the calls. And I said, well, we have plans to develop a tablet case like the laptop sleeves. And at the moment, our executive cut and our travel cut can fit most large and or small, respectively, tablets in their inner pockets, right? So we do have an option. And I kind of walked her through that. But it got me thinking when I was talking about the dogs conversation this morning about that conversation with Michaela and realizing that I don't know if launching the tablet case is the best idea. And if we do launch it, I don't think we should launch very many of them. And by that, I mean, I don't think we should launch very many sizes. We've always talked about saying, okay, well, we'll have we'll have the sizes for the tablet cases, right? But here's the thing, I'm thinking about this. If we launch 2, and I don't want to go more than 2, additional tech sleeves, right? For maybe something like an iPad mini, like something that size, and then something maybe in the middle, like a 10-inch tablet, right? So then we've got basically a 7-inch tablet, like a mini, a 10-inch tablet, like the smaller of the iPad Pros, and then the 13-inch laptop case can hold an iPad 12.9 pretty well. So we would already have pretty extensive coverage with those 4 sizes, but to have 4 sizes would require 8 different dies. And each of those dies are expensive. And like I said, I don't think we've sold that many of them. And it's kind of got me thinking about, is it a wise decision? Is it smart for us to launch these laptop cases, or these tech sleeves? And the answer is, I don't know. The tech sleeves themselves present a great product opportunity because they actually are good for documents as well. And we've got a new product that I've been playing around with, and I'm going to keep it secret for a little bit longer. But it's also another product where it could be really a big winner, but I don't know if it will be. And this goes back to a bigger issue, which is, does the customer know what they want? And frankly, do I know what they want? And how do we launch new products to get people excited about the company? Going to the tannery like we did in the last podcast was a really good opportunity to think about ways to be creative with the leather. Not necessarily launching new designs, but launching limited editions and other things along those lines. And that conversation, the challenges that come into this idea of how do we get people to get excited about the company? How do we get them to come back? And how do we do it in such a way that doesn't cost us an enormous amount of money on a guess, on a gamble? Because we're in a position right now, as we have been for months, and we will likely be in for a lot more months, where we don't have a huge amount of margin to just play with. We don't have a lot of room to get it wrong. So now the question comes into play is it wise for us to launch new products that we think the customers have asked for, that the customers have asked for, that we think might be big winners, but are really just an expansion of a product line that isn't doing particularly well at the moment? And I don't have a good answer to that question. I really don't. I was hoping talking about it today would give me a good answer, but it didn't. I don't know. I guess the answer is going to really play into how does our marketing affect this and how much demand is there from our business clients? Because if we suddenly start to see a huge demand for this in our business clients, maybe that'll make up for it. We'll see. And the other point is perhaps the smaller tablet case designs will have an additional functionality beyond just holding a tablet that might be a good fit for the market that we haven't figured out yet. That's another aspect. Who knows? I'll have to spend some more time on it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Be sure to check back in Tuesday for our next podcast topic. And don't forget to check that subscribe button as well as the notification bell to get notified right away when we launch new episodes. If you have any questions or concerns about your leather journal, binder, folio, accessory, anything else we sell, please feel free to contact us on the main page of our website at murdycreative.co, or you can reach out to us via Instagram and Facebook. You can text message, email, call, direct message, all the usuals. We'll do our best to get back to you as soon as possible. We do appreciate your patience. If you would like to order something over the phone, please feel free to give us a phone call at 414-434-9001. We're available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Time. You can also text us at that number as well, 414-434-9001. If for whatever reason you don't get a hold of us either during business hours or after hours, please feel free to leave us a voicemail. If you do call about a specific order and you leave us a voicemail, please include the order number in that voicemail. It's going to start with the letter S, and it's going to be followed by a series of numbers. That helps us triangulate who we're talking about and what's going on. If you think we deserve it, a good review can go a long way to help us grow our new community. Both a review on the podcast on whatever app you're listening on, as well as a review on the product itself. You can go to murdycreative.co/reviews to read all of our amazing 5-star reviews. There's a button there. Do you recommend the Murdy Creative Company? Click on that. It'll take you to facebook.com/murdycreative.co/reviews, and you go and you can write your review there. There's another button there that says get directly in contact with us. If for whatever reason you're unhappy with the product or anything else, please, before you leave us a bad review, give us an opportunity to make things right. It's deeply important to me personally that everyone has a good experience with the company. So please, reach out and give us an opportunity to make things right first. Word of mouth is the best form of advertising, so please tell your friends. If you want to get a little something for doing that, go ahead and check out our website. On our website, in the bottom left-hand corner, there's our little rewards pane. If you're logged in, which is the little person at the top, you get 10% back on any purchase you make as in-store credit. Also, there's a shareable link there in that same rewards pane. If you click on that and you share that with your friends and family, they'll get $10 off their first purchase, and you get $10 back as in-store credit when they make that purchase. So it's a great way to share the company, helps us out, helps them out. If you have any podcast topics you want to hear more about, send them my way. I'm always looking for new things to talk about, and I want to give you guys what you're looking for. So if you've got any questions or concerns about what it's like to run the back end of a small business, please send me those and I'll talk about them. If you're looking for multiple binders for gifts, giveaways, menus, really any reason to ask about our bulk discounts, they're actually built directly into the cart. So all you need to do is add any product you want, mix and match to your heart's desire. It only is based on the total cart quantity. So you can just add everything you want. You can get 10 of one thing or 1 of 10 things, and then you can go and hit checkout. That'll automatically apply the appropriate bulk discount, and you'll be able to reach out to us if you have any questions as well on the website if you'd like to know more about what those discounts are. Otherwise, go ahead and place that order. If you're looking for a custom engraved item, we have no minimum order quantities and no setup fees. It's a simple flat fee starting at $15. It can go up a little bit depending on size and complexity, and that's actually pre-bulk discount. So if you're looking to get a bunch of items that are custom engraved, it can actually be a lot cheaper than that. We have no minimum order quantities, no setup fees. You can get just one. If you'd like to do that, you can go to our website. On most of our product phase, there's something that says add custom logo or customize this product. Click on that. It'll take you to the custom version of that item. Once you open the customizer on that item, you can add your logo, you can add names, text, additional things beyond just the basic text, and then you can click checkout. It'll add it to the cart and you can purchase that item. On the back end, when we see that order, it's actually got your custom design tied right to it so we can just produce it. If you're interested in something that doesn't have that button, please feel free to send us an email, sales, S-A-L-E-S, @murdycreative.co. We'd be happy to make you a custom mockup as well as an order link. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great day. Goodbye.